But on that note, here are some more trading ideas for you in our segment Super 6.
Our first recommendation would be to go long on HDFC Limited for a target of 1150, stop loss 1065. Around 1080, 1090, we are observing a strong support zone of 127% reciprocal retracement level of the recent up move, which also coincides with the weekly 89 EMA. Thus, with a near-term view, we expect trading bounce in HDFC Limited. We have a target of 1150 and stop loss would be 1065.
The first stock for the day is a buy on Kaveri Seeds. I think the stock, after yesterday's mid recovery was almost up around 8.5–10%. Looking at the market correction, the second half it corrected in sync with the markets, but more or less I think it showed some very good signs, on an intraday perspective, and I feel that the momentum can actually last, for a couple of days more. From a short-term basis, I think traders can look at a target of at least 520, and you can trade your stop losses to almost 450 on Kaveri Seeds.
I have a buy call on Century Textiles. Century is deeply oversold, indicating a limited downside. The mechanical indicators on the intraday charts have turned positive, have signaled a buy, indicating the stock's intention to appreciate further from here. One can buy Century Textiles at its closing of around 551, stop loss of 547, and a target of 559.
Our second recommendation would be to go short on Asian Paints for a target of 830, stop loss 875. Looking at the overall chart structure and negative placement of momentum oscillators, we expect a slide towards 830 in Asian Paints. It can be sold on a bounce towards 855, 860 by keeping a strict stop loss above 875.
The second stock for the day is a buy on SKS Micro. I feel that the stock from a medium-term perspective is holding above its 200-day moving average. It's also finding support from a short-term basis on the 445, 450 levels. So I think from a trading bet, traders could look at a target of at least 495 on SKS Micro from a 1 to 2 day perspective, keeping a stop loss of 450.
I have a buy call on Cipla. Cipla too is deeply oversold with a limited downside. The mechanical indicators have reflected a hint of positive divergence, have turned positive, have signaled a buy, indicating the stock's intention to appreciate further from here. One can buy Cipla at its closing of around 636, stop loss of 632, a target of 644.
Right, that's a lot of trading advice for you. Let's look at some more stock advice. We have Parag Thakkar